Ruto's government is clearly getting it wrong on the recent wave of abductions. And if the trend continues, then I'm seeing a looming tsunami where Kenyans will take to the streets demanding of William Ruto to go. So it's up to the president to change his strategy. Before we dig deep into that, let's listen to Raila Odinga as he talks about the abductions. Listen to this.
The issue of abductions of innocent people, this is a primitive thing. And it is something that is very strange. You cannot live in a country where people disappear or people are abducted for no other reason and kept incommunicado for a long time. That shows that there is no government. The government must take this matter seriously. And this thing must end completely. People have been abducted. Families have been left in pain. Many parents have been crying. Our child was abducted the other day, and by some people who were uniformed, and we have never seen this child up to now. These kind of things are very strange. So I want to urge the government to ensure that this matter ends completely this year. We want a safe and secure country. We want a safe and secure country. Gone were those days when they used to arrest you and take you to Nyayo House. But at least then you're being taken to Nyayo House, which is a government institution. These days you're being taken to unknown places. We don't want this kind of primitive things to happen in our country. It's primitive and it's unacceptable completely.
If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's dig deep. Many leaders have come out to condemn the recent wave of abductions. Besides Raila Odinga, Rigathi has also come out to condemn the abductions. And that brings us to the big question. When you hear or see Rigathi condemning abductions, do you trust Rigathi Gachagua? Do you trust Raila Odinga? It all boils down to who you trust. Let's have a look at what Penal Code says on treason. Penal Code, Part 2, Crimes, Division 1, Offences against Public Order. Chapter 7, Treason and Allied Offences. 14, Treason. Number 1, any person who owing allegiance to the Republic in Kenya or elsewhere, A, compasses, imagines, invents, devises or intends, number 1, the death, maiming or wounding or the imprisonment or restraint of the president, or 2, the deposing by unlawful means of the president from his position as president or from the style, honor, and name of head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Republic of Kenya, or 3, the overthrow by unlawful means of the government, and B, expresses, utters or declares any such compassings, imaginations, inventions, devices or intentions by publishing any printing or writing or by any overt act or deed is guilty of the offense of treason. Jump to 3. Any person who is guilty of the offense of treason shall be sentenced to death. To imagine the death of the president, that's treasonous. To print, to publish, all those are treasonous. I still don't understand why these individuals are being kidnapped. Why can't William Ruto's government just arrest these individuals and charge them of treason? Because I've seen some imagining and even printing things suggesting the death of the president. Why is William Ruto's government not just arresting these individuals? Why is the government using unorthodox means which is not achieving the desired results? I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand why I strongly believe Ruto's government is getting it completely wrong on these abductions. Let's dig deep. The abductions are meant to instill fear amongst government's critics. Is the government achieving that? I don't think so. Instead of instilling fear, the government is hardening the critics in that they are being kidnapped after some days or weeks or even months, they are being released. So they are just being hardened. They know the worst the government can do is just to kidnap them, after which they will be released. Thus encouraging more Kenyans to be critical of the government. If these individuals could be arrested, charged of treason, I don't think they will dare repeat the same mistakes or crimes. The government should not choose the extra legal way, because if the government goes that route, the government is breaking the same law it should uphold, and thus painting the government in bad picture. William Ruto's team should move with speed in making sure they arrest these individuals instead of kidnapping them. The arrest will be more effective than the kidnappings. If you look at William Ruto's government, the kidnapping confirms the government is running scared. It's feeling the heat. The big question begs again, why is the government running scared? It has not delivered. William Ruto and his team should go back to the drawing board to understand why Kenyans are of a very strong opinion the government is not delivering. And William Ruto should start by not making unnecessary promises which are hardly kept or fulfilled. The more William Ruto makes unnecessary promises, which at the end of the day are not being kept, Kenyans are seeing William Ruto as a liar. So anything this government will do, or anything the government intends to do, Kenyans don't trust such initiatives simply because of the promises that were made but not fulfilled. I think that's what William Ruto should do. Kidnapping and then releasing, that's only helping in hardening Kenyans. The government should stop jokes on serious issues. In Uganda, I don't think what is happening in Kenya can happen there. Museveni is not joking there. But in Kenya, there are lots of jokes. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.